So this is module 5 of the Python AI robotics course. This one we're talking about gestures, so hand gestures and the different points on your hands, and your body gestures. So we're going to make a Flappy bird game where you have to move your hand across the screen. As you move your hand across the screen, it's going to pick out points, in particular this point. And it will move the Flappy Bird with the point of your finger, and you have to get it across these three pipes and get it to the end line. So that's what we're going to try and do, and we're just going to show you the code now. So this is the code, the Flappy Bird game, and we're in picture blocks and we're in the Python section. So just the code on the Flappy Bird. I've downloaded the pack, and it just comes with the Flappy Bird and a pipe in the background. So I've put all those three in. I've duplicated the pipe 3 times. But let's start with the Flappy Bird. So the Flappy Bird, you have you set the starting position, so set X and set Y, and then you bring in PoseNet to detect the hand, and you call that hand. You put video on, you put it to a transparency of 60, and then you enable a box around the hand. So what it'll do is, if you have a loop, a continuous loop, a while loop, and you have to analyze the hand where it is, you get the X and Y positions of the hand, and now it says the position of the hand 1, 8, so 1 is the X and 8 is the point of the index finger in the PoseNet hand. And then the set Y, 2 is the Y part of that coordinate, and then 8 is still that same point, that index, the tip of the index finger. Now this bit here at the bottom, I've just changed that slightly from the way it was recommended in the thing, and I'll explain why that happens in a second. And then if we go on to the pipes, basically the pipes, each pipe, you have a time, you have to import a time. You have to then set the initial height that you wanted, and then you put on 1 second, and it goes up and down, just trying to make it harder in the game. And then a continuous loop while it's true. If it hits the Flappy Bird, if it's touching the Flappy Bird, then saying game over for 5 seconds, and then if not, it'll move. It doesn't completely stop the game actually when you hit it, so you can hit the pipes and it'll say game over, but it doesn't actually stop it. I've duplicated that for the other 2 pipes, but I put different coordinates and different heights, and I've inverted pipe 3. What happened was that when I actually tried it out and got to the end line, when the code that was recommended to put on the end line just wasn't working out for me. It never seemed to stop the game. So what I did was I went back, I decided to put that code onto the Flappy Bird. So I said if the sprite is touching the color 25500, which is red, which is the color of the line, then you do hands and the video off, and then the sprite says you've won. So that's worked out, and I'll run all here just to show you, if I can show you the game working. So I just want to show you the game running. You can see where my hand here and moves the Flappy Bird. If we can get to the end and it touches the red, you'll see you've won and game is over.